How you guys out there doing? How you guys out there doing today? How you guys out there doing? That's right. That's right. As you can see, this is your boy Wilder. Hey, I'm always different. You know what I'm saying? This is your boy Wilder, and I'm back with something different, true new. And as always, guys, it's for all of you. It's one of them topics. It's one of them posts that many may not like, many might not want even to hear about, or maybe there's most that won't that don't even want to be involved in the topic that I have up here today. Uh, but it's understandable. Everybody's different. Everybody's unique. You're not going to make everybody happy. You're just not going to, you're just not going to satisfy everybody's needs, and everybody's not just going to agree with what you are saying or what you have posted. And I agree to that, and I understand that, but on the other hand, it is a touching and a topic that should be talked about more. Uh, why? Because it's needed. It should be talked about, and there are many of us who are running away from talking about this topic. You know, and guys, like I said, I'm not on here trying to disrespect nobody. I'm not on here trying to insult nobody. But what I am trying to do is let you guys know that this is a serious topic. This is a serious conversation piece today. And all of you guys that I'm sharing this with, feel free to be a part of it if you want to. It's up to you. It's your choice. I'm not forcing you guys. But feel free if you want to be a part of it because, like I said, if you want to address what's going on, you want to address the issue, you think that you may know the issue, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to find out why things aren't working out for the people and the children who look like me. And who spend a lot of time out there on the fields, working their butts off, just like everybody else. But they're just not getting the same opportunities as everyone else. And for it to be no African American or black people, whatever you want to call it, in the World Series, it's dead wrong. It's not good. You can say whatever you want to say. You can say that there's no black people playing. That's like saying there's all the minor leagues that's in baseball. There's no black people, no black young men playing the game of baseball. And if that's what you want to tell me, then that's what you want to tell me. And I can't believe that all of these talented young black men that are not in the major leagues are not in the pros. You cannot tell me that. I see the talent that they have out there on the field. You cannot tell me. We got Latinos up. Yeah, they're Latinos. They speak Latino. I understand that. I know that. Yeah, they're from a dark, they're darker complexion than the Latino. I understand that. But where are all of the African American baseball players at? Where are they at? You can't tell me they don't go to school, sir. You're telling me all black people don't go to college. You know what I'm saying? Don't go to these good universities. You cannot tell me that. And see, a lot of people will not chime in because a lot of people don't want to be a part of this conversation. A lot of people are ashamed. They don't want to. If I say something, it's going to hurt my credibility with Bob, with John, and in their facility. They're not going to like me no more if I chime in on it. You know why you don't want to chime in on it? Because you're ashamed. You're ashamed. You're ashamed of yourself. You're ashamed because you know what's happening. And like I said, it's a life thing, guys. I know it's always got to be about race with him. Your whole life is going to be about race. Remember what I tell you. Your whole life is about race. That's why you're doing with your group, trying to get black young men into your group, into the game. You know what I'm saying? And you can't tell me, you know what I'm saying, that there are not thousands of black young men in baseball, in college, in high school, elementary that want to play baseball because there are. I've seen them. I've seen them. And I know how Dusty Baker feels. I know his compassion. He said it years ago. He said, why the game is boring, why the game is not exciting the way it is because there's no black people in the game. There's not. And like I said, though, guys, I catch a lot of heat, a lot of slack from it. I'm just going to be me. Like I said, I'm not ashamed. You can call me. You can say whatever you want to be. Say about me. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I know, I'm not ashamed, and I'm going to say it, and it's a fact. And and for you guys, you men, you black men, you black brothers, you brown brothers, light brothers, whatever you want to call yourself, and you're really into this game, and you know what I'm saying. You really have what you call it, a platform where you can share your knowledge and your information to the people in charge. You see, because the people that really need you, we behind you. We want to get into the game. But y'all guys have to talk to these people that are in charge. Instead of trying to making yourselves big, you got to make these kids big, man. You got to get these kids out there. You got to go extra hard. You got to do other things to, to get these kids noticed, to get these kids into this game of baseball. Stop trying to get your recognition. It's done. Get these little kids in there. That's what a lot of these coaches are trying to do. They're trying to get their names out there. They're trying to get their pockets fat. Which is cool. We all got to get paid. We all got to eat. You know what I'm saying? But you got to remember, there's what Jackie Robinson did. You hear me? For you to get that money, for you to eat good, for you to live in that home. You hear me? You got to think about what the Josh Gibsons did, the Satchel Pages did, for you to pave your way, for you to drive in that nice car, for you to date that different type of woman that you're dating. You hear me? All these people sacrificed for you to get where you got into, and now you forgot how to get these young brothers really where they need to be if they love the game of baseball. Once again, though, guys, I'm not a hater. I'm a congratulator. I may sound different. I may sound, upset because it really upsets me because I see a lot of my brothers in here. I know they mean well, but you know what I'm saying about it. But y'all not doing it how y'all should do it. Stop sugarcoating it, man. And as long as you sugarcoat it, that's why these brothers are not in the game, because you're sugarcoating it. I don't want to hear that, everybody's playing basketball and everybody's playing football. I mean, baseball is just not sexy. Do you know how many black people are playing baseball? So you got to get away from that. There's thousands. And what we got to do, guys, like I told you, y'all got to start creating stuff in your communities, man. Y'all got to start bringing these kids, these young black kids, out of your communities. Get them out the house, playing them video games, invite them to the park and stuff. Do like they used to do. Your parents get dinners and stuff like that. Invite your black kids in your community. Go to the park, teach them how to play baseball. That's how it started. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you forgot that. A lot of you guys have forgot that. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it takes the father and son. And you mean to tell me all of you guys don't want to work with your sons, but you'll work with other people? And I see a lot of you guys out there do this. Y'all work with other people and not your own family and not your own people because you're ashamed. You all have attitudes and different ways. Well, you know what? He's not going to listen, right? And, I'm just tired of dealing with this stuff in the community. So what you go do, you take all that knowledge you have, all that information you have, and you give it to everybody else, but not to the ones in your community that need that information. And that's why these black kids are not in the game of baseball. Because you guys are running and doing other things with your lives instead of helping these young black kids. You hear me? You can't tell me. And I watch, like I said, though, guys, it's not just that the kids don't want to play. The kids want to play baseball. But what I've watched and what I've witnessed, and see, I'm not ashamed to say it. There are a lot of black guys out there that are running black families and black kids out of the game of baseball. And that's period. That's the truth, and that's facts. A lot of you guys, so-called guys, are supposed to be black men, black coaches. You're not doing the real job with your young brothers and sisters. You hear me? You look down on them. And so what you go do, you go help little Timmy. You go help little Johnny. You hear me? You go help little Bobby. But you don't want to help Raheem. You hear me? You fear it some way because of the way his father is, the way his mother is. They may not have the money, the access to things that the other kids have, so you don't want to deal with them. So you rather run away from your whole community. You know what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of my brother told me that. And he's been in this game over 40 years. You hear me? My brother, he told me these things, that a lot of these brothers that are successful, that have played in this game, what they do, and you can do whatever you do with your money. That doesn't care. They take their money and they'll go put these baseball fields in different communities and not the communities that they grew up in. And that's the hurtful thing. And you wonder why everybody's community has all these baseball fields, has all of these things. You hear me? We used to have baseball fields in our community. I know one community, say around my way in Bedford-Stuyvesant, we have a baseball field. It's been there for the last 100 years, at least I know. It's one field. And all these kids in the neighborhood play on this field, but it's one field. You hear me? And they've been doing this field for years. So if you guys want to really reach out, you got to reach out. You got to stop playing these games. You're sure you got money. You the man. You got cars. You got homes. That's all nice. That's all nice. But these kids need help. You're not gonna be here forever. Like I told this guy one day. You see, I got this, I got that. Well, you're gonna die with all this and all that, right? You can't take it with you. So if you have the information and the knowledge, you should pass it on. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you don't want to pass it on. I gotta help everybody. My love is in the heart for everybody. You're damn right. My love is in the heart for everybody too. I love everybody, but I know the significance of these black guys, these black kids not playing in the game, and that's why Dusty Baker just put it up there. He's the one that I got it from. There are no U.S.-born baseball players in the World Series. Mookie Betts was the only black baseball player in the World Series. I mean, come on, guys. You don't think that's something? So what do you guys have been doing? What are all them dudes that have been going that, saying for the last 5-10 years? You mean that there's nobody that can really get into the major, no black dude can get in the major league. There's not no black kid that's not talented enough to get in the major leagues. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm seeing. That's what people are saying. That the black dudes are just not good enough to play baseball anymore. But this is what y'all guys wanted, right? You wanted everything. You got it. You got it. You wanted it. You want to make everybody happy. You made them happy. You made them so happy that they don't, people don't care about you. Because if you don't care about yourself, how can people care about us? Remember what I tell you, that guys. Remember, and I posted this a little while ago, about a year ago, in this group. You know what I'm saying? People got mad at me. Like I said, I don't teach everybody. Little kid was just here just right now. You know what I'm saying? I teach him baseball, basketball, football. He be in my yard all the time. David, Donald, all of them, they be in my yard. You hear me? He's a white boy. You hear me? It doesn't matter. You hear me? But I know I have to teach people that look like me too. I know they need it more because there's nobody caring about them. You hear me? So I know I have to go the extra mile. I know I have to do these things. And, maybe that is my burden of caring for us too damn much. You know what I'm saying? Because, you ain't got to care for me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to care and I'm going to share. I'm going to give out all the information and knowledge that I have before I leave this planet because I can't take it with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to push somebody aside and I know that they need the help. And you guys got to stop doing that. Like I said, I posted something on here about a year ago. And, I used to love being in your group, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people got mad at me because I posted this, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I teach everybody. The only thing I do is look at my page, look at all the little kids I teach, you know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to see the reaction of a lot of the young black men that was going to give me when I posted it in this group. I said, how many of you guys can truly say that you teach black kids how to play baseball? And, the reaction that I got, it was just overwhelming. You know what I'm saying? It was just all hatred, all disgust. And these are from black men. Oh, man, how could you say that? You're not even a coach. You would never be a coach. You can't coach nowhere. And to think like that and to be like that. I said, damn, dog, I just put something up there. But what a lot of people came to my aid and said, dog, this is supposed to be about teaching black young kids, right? But you know what? He's still wrong. He should have never thought like that. Let me tell you something, dude. Everybody thinks different. Because I want to see that I know the need and the desire that these young black boys, young black men need. I know that the help that they need. Because when you go to everybody else's community, it's already set up. Everything's set up. Everything. You can't tell me. Everything's set up for them. I've been to thousands of baseball games. Thousands. Nobody can't tell me how this baseball thing is set up. I've been to thousands. I know how it's set up. You know what I'm saying? I know how it's ran. I know the structure of it. But when I go to our neighborhoods and I see, how our baseball fields are set up, how we're situated, and you know what I'm saying? It's not the same. You hear me? It's not the same in every community. So I know the significance of helping that we must do. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, everybody's different. Everybody's unique in their own way. You know what I'm saying? We can all say, I love my people, I love my people. A lot of that is garbage. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that is garbage. And a lot of you guys need to get away from it and stop betraying it. You hear me? Because a lot of it is garbage. Like I told you, we are all people. That's all we are, human beings. All of that, a lot of that is garbage because a lot of you brothers do not really mean it. Because actions show. You hear me? Actions show and prove it all. You could talk that, we could all look the same, but you got to really do it if you're going to do it. And this is what I'm saying. I'm not degrading you guys. I'm not knocking you guys. You can mess with and deal with whoever you want to deal with. But remember, at the end of the day, these are the guys that need help. The people that look like me and you. You know what I'm saying? And so if you don't believe that, then that's on you. You know what I'm saying? So Dusty Baker is all wrong of what he's saying. You hear me? He's dead wrong for posting, you know, that there's no black American baseball players in the World Series. So he's dead wrong. He doesn't know what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't know what he's talking about when he said that we need black dudes leading off the game. He doesn't know what he's talking about. And this man been around the game for ages. You hear me? He's seen it all. He's witnessed it all. But once again, we have to go back to the people who paved the way for us. And a lot of us have forgotten that and don't even want to believe and, you know, don't even want to remember that. You hear me? So we walk around in this cloud believing that everything is all right as long as I am nice to this person, as long as I don't say that to this person, as long as I agree with this person. We are so ashamed of ourselves that we would let someone else dictate our children's future. Maybe I'm saying it wrong, or maybe I'm not articulate enough to put it out there. But you guys, if you feel that I've insulted you, I've said something wrong, negative, degrading, guys, feel free to follow me. You know what I'm saying? To chime in. You know, I'm on StreamYard. It's right here. You could be a big part of this show. You know, you can uplift me. You can come at me. You can say whatever you want to say. But what I know I'm saying, I'm not wrong. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I might have went a little bit too far. Maybe I might have went over the top, but I didn't go far enough. You know what I'm saying? Because it needs to be said. You brothers out there really need to change your attitude on how you think and look at your own brothers, which are yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you can go home and say, I don't deal with them. I don't mess with them. Damn, they ain't nothing. But you know what you're doing? You're saying that to yourself. So when you're saying that they're nothing, they're not good, they're stupid. So you're saying that to your sister. You're saying that to your mother. You're saying that to your brother. You're saying that to your grandmother, your aunt, your uncle. You're saying that to everybody that looks like you because you know why? What you say is what you say. Remember what I'm telling you guys. You know, this is your boy Wilder. Like I said, this is a touching moment. You guys can follow me on my YouTube channel, StreamYard, Twitter, Facebook. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. You hear me, guys? Like I said, it's just a touching moment. And I hate to see that all the great African or black baseball players that played this game, that paved the way for us, it's like it's in vain. It's like it means nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's just not a good thing. Let me read this what my man says. It says, he said, you know where they at, coach, on the bench. And why? Because the game has become dollar signs now. And nowadays, these presidents pay too much on a player instead of looking at the big picture. The game of baseball became a disaster because of these agents. Kids at a young age are dealing with a lot of racism in the sport. That's the truth. In this sport, it says I have the largest indoor facility in the city of Harrisburg, PA, and can't get parents to bring their kids to take advantage of it, and that's sad. That's sad, you know. And you know what, and bro, I love you for that because you know what, you're trying and don't give up. Keep trying, and you know what? If you could just get one to come, you did your job. You hear me? At least you're trying. But you know what? As Martin Luther King said, if you can't run, you hear me? Walk. And if you can't walk, crawl. You hear me? So you got to keep trying and don't stop. You hear me? Because that's what people want you to do. They want you to stop. They want you to stop believing and stop, feeling good and doing good things for others. But you have to keep doing it because you know the magnitude of this that's going on. You know that these kids really need you, and you know your significance. You know what I'm saying? What up, Coach? This is my peoples right here, man. These are good peoples right here. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I appreciate, like I said though, guys. If I'm saying anything negative, if you guys felt that I went out of my way and said something wrong, I apologize. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know, that's not my intention. But this just needs to be talked about, and we need. Is the need for everything, you know what I'm saying? And that's what made baseball the way it is all these years, you know what I'm saying? Has the game changed? A lot, you see it. But this is just not happening in baseball. You have to look around, you know what I'm saying? It's everywhere. It's all over. And, like I said, if we continue to let people dictate our children's future, it's going to get even worse. And things are not going to even get better. And but really, though, guys, there should be tons of black dudes in baseball. Come on, man. This is ridiculous. But, this is the first time there's no black player in the World Series since 1950. I wasn't even born. You know what I'm saying? You hear me? That's 16 years before I was born. So, that's a long time. And, you guys, like I said, a lot of you guys have to, stop, running from your responsibilities. And, once again, going back to Jackie Robinson, to all of these people who paved the way for us to have and achieve certain successes that we have in our lives. And for us, just to throw that all away, to lose respect, and not to have love for each other is a terrible thing. It's just to me, like I said, maybe I carry that sword, that burden too deep. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like it. I don't. So that's why you just can't. You have to give back. You have to teach these kids. I'm sure you can. Everybody needs love. Everybody needs support, and and that's great. And I know this. Everybody needs support and help and love. You hear me? But when you go to everybody's community, that's playing baseball, and I want you to go to all of them. Make sure you find 10 people that look like you playing, 10 kids that look like you that's playing. Make sure you do that, and make sure you come back and tell me that you went to 20 different fields and you found on each team 10 kids that look like you. I can say it. I'm not, because I know this. You hear me? I know this. And and I live in a community that's like that. And nobody says nothing. They allow that every day. Don't say nothing about just one playing. You got about 70 kids playing. You know what I'm saying? And but nobody says nothing. When I say something, I'm the worst of the worst. Because you're supposed to speak up for the voiceless. You know what I'm saying? Because these kids need all the support and all the teachings, from people who know the game, who's willing to go out there and go the extra mile and teach them because they need it. Like I said, I'm no scholar. I have no PhD, no bachelor's, no master's. I have none of that. You know what I'm saying? But what I do have is common sense, and I do know that these kids need all the love and the support. They need that. They need for you guys to go knock on their doors, knock on the parents' doors, give out flyers. Yo, man, I'm teaching baseball, you know what I'm saying, for the youth, all ages, you know what I'm saying. We have dinners at the park, you know what I'm saying. And that's what we have to get back to because that's how the game was played. You know what I'm saying? Back in the days, their parents, but this ain't back in the days no more. This is today. I know. You want to go to the baseball field with the little kids and shoot up the field. You want to stop everybody's sun from shining. So these are the ones that we have to get away from. And, if you're going to, like I said, go to these parents' homes. Go to all these homes, give out flyers, knock on the doors. All you parents out there that want to do this and want to bring these children in, bring food out. You know what I'm saying? You entertain them. I'm just telling you, it can work. because that's how it was taught by your parents and your community. But you guys don't act like you don't. I don't know the game of baseball. It's too slow. It's too boring. It's not for you. And see, that's what you parents are forgetting. It's not for you. The game is not for you. You know, you don't played your time. You don't had your fun. The game right now is for these children, and it's for you with the education and knowledge. And I know a lot of my brothers out here. I got education. I went to school. Yes, great. You got it. Then give it to these kids. The knowledge is endless. Remember what I tell you. This is your boy Wilder. Once again, the love and support from all of you guys goes a long way. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on your groups trying to insult nobody, but I'm just letting it be known that it should, it should be talked about more. And everybody runs away from this topic. You know what I'm saying? From topics like this, it's just too. It may cause a friction. Well, I ain't gonna talk to him no more. I don't want to be in his group no more. I don't want to be on his page no more. He racist. Look at the way he said that. Look at how he said that. Nah, dude, I'm just telling you it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? You brothers out there have to do more for these little brothers to get them into the game. And there's nothing wrong with me saying that. And if you feel that there is, then maybe you shouldn't be the coach. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I haven't coached baseball in the last, 4 years? You hear me? Only thing I do now is basically teach my son. I've coached for years. You hear me? I've brought hundreds of kids in. Hundreds, you hear me? Hundreds of kids I've brought them in. I have given out baseball gloves, bats, balls, and these things, I get from people that donate to me, and I give them back to the kids because I know these kids, their parents are not going to buy them a baseball glove. You hear me? Their parents are not going to buy them a bat. Their parents are not going to bring balls to the field. Their parents are not going to bring Gatorade and juices and water to the field. You hear me? So I do all these things because I know these children need these things. But once again, you got to go back to the people who paved the way for you, the Kirk floods. You know what I'm saying? You have to go back. These are all the people that helped all of us, get to where we are today. But most of us tend to forget and don't want to remember or don't ever want to go back to them days of, what was one. You hear me? And it's the truth. And so you have to get off your high horse. You have to stop saying, I'm this, I don't need that, I don't want to do that, I ain't got to do nothing for nobody. You know what? You don't have to do nothing for nobody. You don't have to help nobody. But, help yourself by doing the right thing. And these kids need you. That's why I went on to this one special group. And it's not too many people want to say nothing because you know why? Because there's a lot of brothers doing that, and they know I know it. You hear me? There's a lot of brothers out there that's doing that don't want nothing to do with their own kind, that don't want to help their own kind. And they're more happy about being around somebody else. And this is facts. You hear me? So when they see that black person come, you just watch their body structure. You just watch their language, how they get when they see their own kind come around. I don't want to help. I don't want to give up. But when they see those Tommy come around, they are happy. And we got brothers out here, I'm telling you guys, who are running these little black boys and their parents away from the game. And this is facts. And if y'all know any of these guys that's doing it, y'all need to stop dealing with them because they're not good men. Remember what I tell you. Anybody who's stopping children, future from shining brighter is not a good man. And you can say that I'm wrong for saying that, but it's the truth. Any adult who's trying to stop any child's sun from shining brighter is not a good man. And you can say whatever you want, because that's a child. He's always going to be a child until he grows up. But a lot of you guys out there are doing this to your own people in your community. And it's not, listen, everybody thinks, oh, the white man stuff. No, it's not just him. I'm just telling you guys this. It's not just him. Remember, so I know you got a lot of you guys. I want you to go home and listen to the show, pass it on to your friends. I ain't gonna never let him in my group again. He banned. He can't come back no more because look how he's talking. Because it's the truth. And when people don't want to hear the truth, what do? They hate you. I can't stand you because you know why? I'm letting out all your secrets. These are the things that you're doing. And and you know why it needs to be come out? Because the next brother that's around you, and he's gonna see that you're gonna do that, and he's gonna put you in your place because he's gonna know what you're doing is wrong, that you should not be doing that. You hear me? But a lot of you guys, like I said, if you have a heart, you would not allow that to go on. Message, this is your boy Wild. Like I said, I'm here for the reason, not the season. I am not a hater. I am a congratulator. This is what I do, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, sometimes, I'm overwhelming. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'm overpowering. Like I said, I'm not no 6'5", 6'9" dude. I don't do kung fu. You know what I'm saying? I don't fake the phony. I don't kick the baloney. But I'm straight up with this real deal. And, if you tell me anything that I'm saying I'm wrong, you tell me I'm wrong. And I apologize because I'm a grown man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid to apologize to nobody if I'm wrong. But I know basically I'm damn near right. You know what I'm saying? And you guys know what I'm talking about is the facts and it's the truth. That you have to do a better job of getting these guys to where they need to be. And it's a lot of you guys that are successful in the game of baseball out here that know people in high places that play this game. That what I'm saying, that's in organizations that you need to speak up more. Stop running away from it. Stop running away from it. Stop trying to make everybody happy. You're not going to be here forever. You're supposed to pave the way for your future, and your future is your people. You hear me? And these guys need you more than anything. All of these little kids. And if you're not going to do nothing, just a waste. Remember what I tell you, just a waste of a man. You hear me? And any man that won't stand up to help another young man or young baby is not a good man. I don't care. That's just how I feel. That's just how I am. You know what I'm saying? You can take it, you can leave it, you can roll with it, but that is just facts. And any of you women out there who have men, and you know these men out there that are doing this to these children, you hear me? Shame on you. Shame on you for allowing these men. You're a woman, you got a voice, speak up. Do not let these men continue to push your children, your sons aside, because these are the guys that supposed to have the talent, to have the knowledge of the game. You hear me? See, all of them really want to do is just get a name for themselves. You hear me? They just want to get that big check, want to get that notoriety. You know, because if you're really out there doing, you're gonna really go out there extra hard. You hear me? Don't have excuses. Don't say I don't know what I'm talking about because you know I know what I'm talking about. And you just ain't gonna say it. Especially if Johnny is sitting next to you or Mr. Bob, you damn sure ain't gonna say nothing. You gonna say, look at this dude, look how he's talking. But look at Bob sitting next to you. Look how he looking at you. Look how Johnny's sitting next to you looking at you while I'm saying this. Because he know I'm telling the truth. That you're ashamed of your people and you're not gonna push harder to get them in the position that they need to be in because you're too busy trying to get yourself in that position. You're too busy trying to make yourself look good. You hear me? And all that looking good, that's cool, but these kids need you more. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm talking the way I'm talking today, because it's these children, these little boys that's coming up playing in these little Pee-wee leagues, these little coat leagues, all these little junior leagues, all these leagues that they're playing up, and they really want to play MLB baseball. And if it's getting to the point where they know that they're not going to get in, then what the hell are they going to keep playing for? What the hell are they going to go out for the game for if they know that they're not going to get in? I'm just playing it just to be playing it, just to fill somebody's roster. But I know I'm not going to get in. But this guy right here is going to get in. They're going to make sure he's going to get in. You hear me? They're going to push him harder to get in. You see, that's why I left one certain group away. I used to have my son with this organization. I'm not going to name it. To me, it's always going to be world class. I like some of the coaches there. A bunch of coaches there were beautiful, beautiful men that did great jobs with the children. You know what I'm saying? With the boys, the kids, the young men. But then it was those two. You know what I'm saying? There was these two. You know what I'm saying? That, and they come on here, and I could blow them up and bring them out there and say what type of men he is, but I won't do it because, you know what I'm saying, he still helped my son, and my son still learned from the organization. But what the man was, he's not a black dude. He's not, no. His intentions, you may see him helping black people, but that's not his intentions to do that. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of them like that out there. And, it's sad that you don't want to go hard and help your own. You'll go hard and help somebody else become successful, become rich, become famous. And what you get out of it in the end, they know you. You did that for them. You hear me? And that's a lot of our problems. We want to do and help everybody else except helping the ones that need it the most, and which is your youth. That's why you see a lot of youth out there running around doing what they're doing, is because a lot of our young brothers don't know how to take control, don't know how to raise these young little black men. And I'm gonna say it, and it's facts. You know what I'm saying? Don't know how to raise these little young black men. They don't. So they're allowing them to go out there and make buffoons of themselves. You know what I'm saying? Make themselves look less attractive as men. You know what I'm saying? Because you're supposed to have feelings about yourself and feel some type of dignity about yourself. But a lot of our young brothers out here, a lot of our men out here doing a terrible job. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get these little boys, these young men, and you got to raise them right. You got to have them believe in themselves that they can make it. You know what I'm saying? Push them. Don't stop. Stay on them. If you have to ride them, ride them. You don't have to degrade them. You don't have to beat them. But you do have to motivate them. You do have to shape them and mold them. Once again, this is your boy Wilder. Like I said, I'm here for the reason. After the season, I'm not a hater. I'm a congratulator. You guys can continue to follow me or not follow me. It's just one of the things that just had to come out. I have to be out. And guys come and go, friends come and go, people come and go. That's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like everybody else. As you can see, I didn't use no derogatory words. But anyway, though, like I said, I'm me. I'm unique. I'm Brooklyn. I'm Gully, Bedford, Stuyvesant, Marcy, and Pulaski. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? It's just how my borough is thorough and it comes out. You know what I'm saying? I'm no gorilla. You know what I'm saying? I'm no monster. You know what I'm saying? I'm no animal. But this is just me. You know what I'm saying? I love my elegance. I'm just telling you guys, I love my elegance. I love my essence. I'm not ashamed of it. You hear me? So I'm going to speak on what most won't speak on. That's why I have this type of topics that are moving, that are touching. Most agree. And, like I said, if I'm wrong, I apologize. If I came out too strong and I offended any one of you guys or women, I apologize because that's not my intention. My intention is just to bring you some awareness of what's going on, what needs to go down. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of you, if you follow me and you see what's happening, hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And the ones that really know me, dude, I'm going to be me. You know what I'm saying? I don't run. I don't do that shucking, that jiving. I don't do that. I'm just telling you, I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to take me for me. And that's just how it's going to be. You're going to take me for me or you're going to just leave me alone. So I know deep in my heart, I have more to do. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot more to do. And my job will never be done. I became a father of four. You know what I'm saying? 4 grandchildren, 3 girls, 1 boy. You know what I'm saying? I have 3 daughters. Three daughters, 4 sons. I got to get it right because I have so many. I'm like that old lady in the shoot. You know what I'm saying? I have 3 girls, 4 sons. You know what I'm saying? I have 2 of my sons in college. I have 1 more. He's still a sophomore, but his goal is to go to Harvard, Yale, MIT. Like I said, you could look at me and you can say whatever you want to say about me. But one thing, I'm a damn good father, and I'm gonna instill knowledge into my sons. You hear me? And for that, if you hate me for that, that's great. But I love my family, and I pass all this knowledge to all of the children, all of the young men that I run across that came into my life. You know what I'm saying? Because I let them know your journey, your future is very valuable. You hear me? You really you need to take control of your future now. You hear me? Because it starts all right now. But I won't be on here too long, guys. I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? I know you guys gotta go, and I appreciate all you guys that have tuned in. You showed the love, showed the support. It's Jose. Coach. You always come through. Desmond. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. Like I said, if you want to share this group with your friends, your family, feel free, guys. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be part of this stream, you guys can follow me. You guys can, like I said, you guys can go to Facebook. I'm on Facebook. You can go on YouTube. I'm on YouTube. You can go on Twitter. I'm on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? I'm a StreamYard. I'm trying to be there. To be there with you guys. Instagram. I'm here. But this is your boy Wilder. Like I said, though, I'm not trying to upset you guys. I'm just trying to bring some knowledge to life. There's a lot of people out there right now that's watching this. That's like, man, that's why he always starts trouble. He's always starting something. I'm starting something, but you hang out with people who rob, sell drugs, kill. You know what I'm saying? But I'm starting something. I'm a troublemaker. He's a troublemaker. But once again, you hang out with people who sell drugs, who rob, who shoot, who kill. But I'm a troublemaker. That's how we think. So when you're thinking good things and thinking good thoughts, people take it the wrong way. And like I said, the ones that get mad, really, that I'm talking like this, are the ones that don't really want to see the black youth play. Remember what I tell you guys. If you see what I'm saying and you know I'm right, how could you be mad? How could you be upset? I done shared this to a bunch of groups. You hear me? And a bunch of them not gonna get on because a lot of people hate to hear topics like this. That's why I sent it to MLB channels because I want these guys to know that there's a need for these black young men to be playing baseball. You hear me? These young men out there giving their hearts, their souls, their bodies. These guys, they're giving everything because they want to play the game of baseball. You know what I'm saying? And for people to not give these young men an opportunity or a chance is terrible. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many great baseball players out there that's playing the game. You know what I'm saying? Young men that deserve the opportunity just as he does. And you tell me I'm wrong. So if you tell me that there's no black dudes out there, there's no black people out there playing baseball, then I won't even bring this conversation up no more. I'll apologize. If you tell me that there's no black kids out there, young men out there in college that don't play baseball, I'll stop talking about this subject. I will never bring it up again. If you could tell me that there's no black fathers out there that are teaching their young black sons how to play baseball, I will never bring this topic up again. I'll never say nothing again. But if you could tell me that and show me that and prove that to me, then that's a different thing. You know what I'm saying? But until then, show it to me. Prove it to me. Because I know different. I know different. I know there's thousands out in Georgia playing baseball, in Atlanta playing baseball. I know that. I know there's hundreds out there in Miami playing baseball. You hear me? Thousands out there. I know that. You can't tell me that. Even parts of New York City. My brother runs a camp. He gets kids drafted. I know this. So nobody can't tell me these things are not happening. But most of you will have excuses. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody wants to please somebody. And that is the fact. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to lose my money. I say something, I'm going to be like Kanye. I ain't going to have nothing. You know what I'm saying? I need home. You can get all you want. What they say? They say the people that pray to the devil get all the luck in the world. They get everything they want. That's what they say. The people that pray to the devil rewards them with everything. That's why you see them so happy a lot of times. Message is your boy. I gotta go. But I will be back with another show. And you know what? You guys are always welcome to tune into your boy Wilder on StreamYard, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. I'm here. Like I said, you got anything that you would like to say, any comments you would like to get off your chest, send me a message, hit me with subscribes or something, you know what I'm saying? Put a note in the bottle, you know what I'm saying? Seal it up, throw it in the water, and hopefully it gets you. You know what I'm saying? If you want to share this group with your family, your friends, your loved ones, you know what I'm saying? The dude at the bodega, you know what I'm saying? The guy at the laundry mat, you know what I'm saying? The DMV, feel free. Like I said, this is a great group. You know what I'm saying? This is what I do. You know what I mean? I kick the Willie Bobo constantly. I don't fake the phony. I don't hold the baloney. You know what I'm saying? But I keep it rolling. You know what I mean? This is your boy. I hate to go, but I gotta go. But make sure you guys love your families, man. That's most important. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, I'm here. This is what I do, guys. This is what I do. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. You guys can follow me on my Cash App, which is $Diesel2366. And you can also follow me on my Venmo. But like I said, hey, sometimes it needs to come out. This is your boy Wilder. Hate to go, but I gotta go. But I will be back with another show. I'm out. Enjoy.